Hey cool kids, it's Shane Stinson, making my 1 month on T video. Like, what? It's already been a month? That's pretty crazy to me. And so I guess I took my third shot on Wednesday. And I'll kind of get into like what went on with the shots and how that's like, and et cetera, and some changes. Not that many. So there are a couple, but not any huge ones. So I started out with 0.5 cc every 2 weeks, which is a pretty small dose. And I was kind of uneducated on like what was healthy and what wasn't before I started taking tea. And I was like, oh, I'll do the smaller version so that I play it safe a little bit. And then I talked to a couple of my good friends in St. Louis who were like, that's not really a dose for you. They were telling me it's more of a youth dose, and I've gone through puberty. I'm not really in my youth, so to speak, kind of. So I am now on 1 cc, which is 200 milliliters every 2 weeks. So I'm in this limbo right now where I'm trying to figure out if 200 milliliters every 2 weeks is good for me in my mental health, or if 0.5 cc, which would be 100 milliliters every week, would be better for me. So instead of it being every 2 weeks, I would take it weekly. And there's some people that have been telling me that would be better for my mental health, and I'm just kind of trying to gauge my temper and my moods and my anxiety and my depression and et cetera, and trying to see if it'd be worth to do that. It might. So I mean, I'm only on my third shot, which I got on Wednesday. So I'm only on my third shot, and I'm trying to see if that would be a good decision. But I guess changes. Nothing too crazy, since, like I said, I did start on that really small dose. There wasn't anything too crazy, especially within the first week. I pretty much felt like the same person. But within the second week, I started to feel a little hungry, and my appetite wasn't sparking incredibly, but I get full pretty fast, so I just felt like I could continue to eat, and I was never reaching a full point. So like, instead of having 2 pieces of pizza, I felt like I could have 4 or 5, which was an increase for me, truly. And then sex drive has definitely been up. I think I've been talking about that all the time and how much a struggle it is to just continuously feel like I could have sex like constantly. But yeah, those are the big changes. I did notice that when I was coming around to my second shot and my third shot, like the couple days before, I was getting um, irritated a lot easier. Like, I would just get angry for I don't know why. Like, my mood would just drop, and I would be like, every little thing would set me off, and I was like, "Oomph." And I just felt really irritated over little things, which didn't really make sense to me. But other than that, changes wise, a little bit of growth down there. Ooh, I forgot we're going to be talking about down there. But there's been a little bit of growth down there, nothing too impactful, but definitely noticeable. And otherwise, like, hair, I've noticed that I have more leg hair than I normally did. Like, in places that it wasn't growing, it's starting to, like, poke through the skin a little bit, which is kind of cool. And then my already growing facial hair, there's nothing, like, new yet, obviously. I'm still, like, it's only my month on T. But where I was shaving, there were, like, little new hairs. It's like the patch is kind of expanded. So, like, where I was shaving, I'm now shaving, like down lower on my neck. And you can, like, I haven't shaved. So, like, I don't know if you could see it a little bit. Just kind of, like, dark. Um, but yeah, so I've got, like, kind of a thicker patch coming in down on this side, and, like, always in this chin spot. So it feels like it's expanding a little bit. My voice, I haven't felt too much of a drop or heard too much of a drop, but I can tell, like, a buzzy sense. It's buzzing, so it hasn't exactly, like, dropped, but my voice does crack a lot, and it feels like when I'm speaking that it's buzzier than what it was before. So that's, like, the only way I can describe it, like, that my vocal cords are kind of, like, shaking when I'm speaking, or that they're, like, vibrating more when I'm speaking. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty cool. I still get mispronounced a lot, except for, like, my close friends and my support group and my family. I still get mispronounced quite often, like on the street, or when I go in to get food, or in class even sometimes. But other than that, there hasn't been anything too crazy. I did up my dose, so I took my first 200 milliliter shot yesterday, and it was kind of intense. It was the first time Danny and I did it at home alone without any supervision, or like anyone telling us, like, yeah, you're doing it right, that's the right spot. And we both were really, really nervous. I didn't realize how nervous I was until, like, we were filling up the needle and I was sitting there. So it didn't go as well as planned. It wasn't awful, but we weren't as prepared as we needed to be. We didn't have, like, everything on hand ready to go. and a little bit did, like, I think she just pulled out the needle a little bit too fast, and some of the testosterone like did come out, but like not a lot. But it wasn't as painful as my second shot. My second shot, like my entire leg, I think Danny accidentally hit a nerve when she gave me my shot, because it wasn't numb by any means, but like it was just so sore in like places not around the shot. And so that didn't happen this time. Just the site's a little bit sore, but it's not bad by any means. It's like I got a shot. So um, otherwise, the shots haven't been too bad. I don't enjoy getting them, but then like I always have a euphoric high afterwards. It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like if I was in a bad mood the first 2 days before, once I get the shot, it's like boom, it's like super adrenaline rush. I don't know, and it feels pretty cool, and it makes me really happy, and I'm in a much better mood after it. So yeah, nothing too crazy yet. Um, I guess that's it. I can't really think of anything that's been too crazy. I'm like looking at myself right now to make sure I don't miss anything. Like if there's more hair somewhere or like whatever. My girlfriend notices that my face looks like it's filling out a little bit, not a lot, but she said like she keeps saying she can see my chin more prominently, and that I don't know. I don't know what she sees. You should ask her. She should make her own videos, like to compare to this. But she says that she can tell something's different in my face. I don't really feel it yet or see it yet. Yeah. So I guess slow process, gradual process. I'm trying not to be hyper aware, because if I'm hyper aware, I'm just gonna assume that everything's changing because of testosterone when really changes happen all the time. Um, so yeah, I think that's it. I can't think of anything else that would be dire to tell you all. Um, and I guess I will just keep you all updated if anything happens. I will be making these videos monthly. One of my friends and I have started to think about working on a project that is going to be him taking a very like the very same photo of me twice a week of just like a still photo, and also like we're going to be recording my voice either once a week or twice a week, and we're gonna make at the end of a year, since I still have a year left at school and he'll be here, we're gonna make my first year on T journey, and like it'll just be like a still video of like the changes that you could see. So that'll be pretty cool. Cool things in store, but I feel pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good about everything, and yeah, I feel like my body's reacting pretty well. So I guess we'll see how the 200 milliliters every 2 weeks works for my second month, and we'll see how that's going. And I'll keep an eye. I'll keep you updated on like my mental health and how my emotions and feelings are all sorting themselves out and what I'm feeling, and if I might move to the 0.5 cc 100 milliliters every week. So I'll keep you updated. Thank you guys for watching these. I don't want to make them too long and like take all your time. But once again, thank you for watching. I love you all, and I will get back to you in a month with hopefully some more changes.